Hello everybody, this is Simon with the first episode of Let's Play Mega Man 3. As usual, we've got the choice of 8 foes to take on. Like in the last game, there is no best way to go at things. However, there is one stage which is clearly the easiest, boss included, so I'll take it as a nice introduction to the game. Top Man time! Now with extra rocking soundtrack, god I love the soundtrack for this game. So let's review. We've got the slide of course now, covered this enough I think, and we can shoot. One thing however this game didn't do right, and I'll try to show it off here, is the turning around. It is very slightly delayed, which is kind of bad and I don't get it at all, but maybe this is one of the things that would have been fixed if the game hadn't been rushed a bit. Well, we'll see it in effect later anyway. This first part here is actually relatively brutal because there are many enemies. The screws aren't that big of an issue, though they're home, but the jumping guys, they cannot hit them when they're on the ground and Anyway, what you just saw was me shooting in the wrong direction for a bit. That was one of the effects of turning around, being delayed, which can really screw you over in later parts. The top fiend here could be dealt with by hanging from the ladder just a bit, but they're usually not big of a problem. So how do we get up here? Hey, doggy! Yeah, new to the series are items based on Rush, our animal buddy here. You're starting out with the Rush coil, and it's very useful for getting up high places. You can also fire away while Rush is not there, and we'll see this in effect later too. This screen here is absurdly easily dealt with. Generally, the whole stage isn't hard at all, as said. Now for more Rush coil goodness. Yep, can shoot while he's out. And we get nicely rewarded for it. The bulldozer guys fortunately are dead in 3 hits. And once again, mats are the hardest enemies to dodge. Fortunately, with a bit of patience, that's no problem. Hey, Tabby! This cat here can get a bit problematic because of the way the balls bounce. Fortunately, it's relatively easy to deal with because it goes down super quickly. Here's why the slide is great. Speeds up stuff so much. And another giant cat. This one is even easier because the balls will go off screen. Could have killed it faster, but I wanted to show off that it can also shoot out fleas, which is kinda gross. Always got problems with this jump. This might be one of the problems with the controls being a bit screwed up. I don't know. Fortunately, there are not many jumps that are really extremely difficult or something over spikes, which would make this a problem. And I finally nailed this section without getting hit. Yep. This here is a fun section because of the way they're programmed. Also, contrary to Iceman's platforms, these ones will actually glitch you on top instead of throwing you off if you jump at them incorrectly, which is good. Now Top Man. Top Man is easily the easiest Roadmaster ever. His pattern is exactly like this. The only thing you should not do is get hit by him too often because he deals tons of damage, but that's usually not a problem. Fun story here, the programming team had a different version of Top Man planned out, but they lost the files, deleted copy or something, and they had to scrap together something that we'll see now. Also his weapon has been changed from this accident, and nobody knows what the original would have been. But anyway, this is a very good starting point because it's really easy. And we get a very good weapon from him. Topspin is a much maligned weapon. Everyone thinks it completely sucks, but I will prove you wrong. It is really good. We'll see why in the next 2 videos. Password system has been revamped. It's also with blue dots now. And we're done with the first video. Now that was very nice, wasn't it? Anyway, this was Simon with Let's Play Mega Man 3 and thank you very much for your attention.